fine if I just went home after that. It was good, but you got one view.
Woo! That's right. We already got somebody up in here.
What's
What's up, y'all? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, Christian.
Cheers.
Bank.
There's a little mix in there.
Yeah, you see, I got my greens. So my greens flip. So guys, I like to drink my greens and then I mix up. So anyways, what we're going to be digging into today, guys, I have a new kind of experimental segment. So what we're going to try this week, and if it goes well, is we're going to go over my top picks for the week. Because every week I get, thank you. Every week I get sent certain deals, get updates, and we even get like special lightning deals, promo codes, things like that. So my point of saying all that is today I'm going to highlight some of the best deals I see for the week. Also, we have some sponsored products like Every Bot Robot, not to block out Christian here, but then you can see him right over here next to me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up this box so that you guys can see it. Voila. Boom. So it's going to be right here. And then you'll see Christian over here. There we go. So again, guys, we're going to be going over top picks and deals, not only for like health and fitness, but depending on what's going on. Like right now, it's playoff time for football. So I actually have some products here that are going to be like plastic cups, paper, like plastic forks, spoons, things for like hosting, entertaining. Some other products. We're also going to be going over the resistance bands. The resistance bands, guys, are arriving tomorrow. So I actually just update our shipping delivery time, so you guys will see that. And yeah, we're just going to hang out. It's going to be a little bit of a quicker one today. We're going to do about 45 minutes because every week now I just got a new invite into like a marketing course that we're going to be going over some new marketing strategies. So I'm going to bounce out at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to hang out 45 minutes, but don't you guys worry. We're going to be back tomorrow doing a workout. We'll do a little bit longer to make up for the time differential. And if you guys like this, I'll keep this style of stream moving forward. And then I figured we'll not only do like, hey, beginning of the week, here's the top picks and deals. Then I want to do at the end of the week, a weekly recap on my favorite picks and deals, either that I knew about or things that kind of surprised me that I didn't know about. And yeah, so we got, again, the Every Bot Robot or Mop Robot. And this thing's super cool. So I was actually talking to Johnny. I'm thinking about bringing it to the gym. I'm still not 100% sure on it. But check this out. You don't even have to mop your own floors anymore, bro. You got robots right here just to mop stuff for you. You don't even got to do any of that. So I thought that was an interesting.
What, for like the wood or like the actual gym mat?
Both.
Both. Okay, that's cool.
Well, that's why, because that's the cool thing with this, and I'll
the mat, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll play a little screen share so you can see it has different pads it comes with. You can see it's got the kind of basic, and then it also has like a secondary backup one, so that now it's not really meant like this isn't designed specifically for like gym mats and stuff. So that's why I want to talk to Johnny about it, because you can see it also has got these backup pads as well, yeah, which I thought were super cool. And let's see if we got an in-link coupon for this bad boy. Boom. So it's actually, I'm not even going to go over that, but you can see it's got the smart sensor. It's not going to be too loud. So if you run, like what we do is we run these types of products at night. When the kids are already asleep, the house is already done, everything's quiet. So then this way there's not a crazy mess and all of that goodness. And it has, again, the tanks right in here, so you can swap out putting whatever cleaning fluids. It's got a remote control it comes with, but also if you don't want to deal with the remote, because sometimes, honestly, I don't want another remote to deal with. You just literally have the button on here. You push it, you let it run. And the cool thing is it'll start to like map out your space and learn where things are at, so it's not going to run into things. So it's a pretty cool just product, I think, to have. And again, if you want to have just that little bit additional support for my parents out there. I know bandwidth can be tight sometimes. Christian, I'm going to ask for a huge favor. If you can hand me my coffee and my water. I'm an amateur, and I did not grab my freaking – I'm so needy, bro. Thanks, Christian. And I'm going to give you some protein in exchange. I don't even know if you want to finish it. If not, I'll totally drink it.
I'll finish it.
All right, guys. So –
not a quitter.
Feel free. That's right. You finished.
Yeah.
Finishing. So we'll dig into any questions you guys have. And again, keep in mind, every 5 new followers we get, we're going to be doing a giveaway. I believe we're going to need 4 more followers. Let me look at what we're at right now. We're at 1,561. So when we hit 1,565, we'll do our next giveaway. I'm going to drop in Discord that we're live. And let's see, we'll go into, you know what? I'm going to highlight the next product actually, which I didn't have arrive in yet, but this is from one of the companies we work with. They are a sponsor of ours, and it's the circadian optic light, which is a fancy way of saying it's a light you can use to keep next to your bed to help simulate and get some sun exposure to help you with vitamin D. Because fun fact, did you know 88% of Americans are vitamin D deficient?
Probably put me in there.
Yeah, 100%. So I take a vitamin D supplement, and I'm not vitamin D deficient, which is why I like do my blood work. I'm mindful of these things. And the reason we're like, well, what's so important about vitamin D? You might be asking, Christian, so I will tell you.
So important about vitamin D?
It's a great question. So one of the key variables, one, it's a precursor to cholesterol and your hormone production. So it helps impact that cycle of making sure your testosterone's at the right levels, that your cholesterol's in the right place. It also helps impact your mood regulation. So if you're vitamin D deficient, you're more susceptible to feeling a little blue, a little bummed. And there's something called SAD, seasonal affective disorder. And it's basically just means in the wintertime when we get less sun, we're outside less, we get sad, we're bummed out, you get a little depressed. So having an optic light like this allows you to be able to get some of that vitamin D or that sun replacement.
You're working from home or
something. Oh, exactly. That's a great point. So working from home, set it up at the desk. I like this next to the bed. That's where I would put it. And when I get it in, that's where I'm going to put it. And being able to also for like sleep aids, brain booster, stress relief, there's some really cool other aspects. It's also an Amazon choice. Check it. And they also have their box as well. I requested this one instead of this one. The thinner one is a little bit more portable. And so if you travel a lot, the other cool thing about this is if you're traveling a lot, you're changing time zones and whatnot, this can help with it. There's an interesting study that I saw back about 5 or 8 years ago that they had someone in a room and they didn't let them get any outside light. And what they would do is they would take a flashlight and put it behind their knee. And the concept is you wouldn't get light behind your legs unless it was like sunlight, you're outdoors. So it makes you think it's daytime. So if you're constantly traveling and you're jet lagged or your system's off, having something like this and being able to like use it to help regulate your system and your schedule can be a really helpful tool.
Yeah, because I had COVID once. I was locked down for a while.
That's
and I remember when I came outside and the sun hit me. Like for the first time, it felt wild.
Didn't it feel so good?
But yeah, it was like I could feel. It was the first time in my life where I was like, I felt the missing of it. I'm sure I've been deficient. It was the first time within me. I was like, wow, really? I need the sun. Like I was like, I haven't felt the sun in a while.
It's like you truly notice it.
Yeah, I noticed it. I was like, wow.
Now let me pop. We're gonna bring Christian up here for a second. Boom. We're gonna get our book here. Bam. So again, we got our 28-day nutrition reset. And speaking of like nutrients and vitamin D and all this kind of stuff, we actually go over a lot of this. And when I say go over it, as far as supplementation, some of the suggestions here we go over. And Christian, I'll let you kind of speak to it from your experience. I have 2 questions. I've been asking clients this because we're updating our marketing message and we're updating a bunch of things. 2 questions they said to ask people was 1, why did you almost not do the program? And then 2, what was an unexpected value you got from it? So 1, why did you almost not do it? That's assuming you almost didn't do it. But there had to be a point where you were kind of doubting it maybe, or why you didn't take action sooner. So I'm curious that. And then 2.
Why didn't take action sooner? Probably because I'm just a little hard-headed for me.
Okay.
Reaching out and saying, getting some help.
Asking for support?
Yeah, asking for some support.
Does it feel like you're weak maybe? Or what do you think's up with that? Because I can relate to that personally. I don't like asking for support.
I don't know. I think it's just been ingrained in me. It's just, I maybe just noticed another man when I was young. Didn't really, this just wasn't a common thing,
For sure.
So it was, that was probably my only reason. Honestly, that was my reason. That's why it took me, I was in the gym for a while. Probably took me an extra year after me thinking about doing it. And then what was the second question?
The second question, what was an unexpected value that you got from at least the first month? Because now we're in the second phase of it. We're in the second month.
I would still say the cleanse.
Okay, so tell me more about that. What was the value of going through week 1? Because the cleanse is in week 1. And this is the word cleanse. Oh, what's up, Blake? Got your email. Nice.
Perfect.
I love it. Awesome. Glad you got it. You stopped? Yeah, I did, dude. Yeah. I did. I lost. So I'm down already 13 pounds. So going back to integrity, this is a side note. I'm already down 13 pounds. I also like, dude, I blew up to like 215 after the holidays.
Holiday sweets.
Yeah. So like, yeah, dude, because like literally, you should. Did I show you a picture of how many Reese's I got and like all the gifts? All my gifts were Reese's.
When you had
it was literally a pound and a half of Reese's. I'm 265 right now. But hey, man, and listen, it's all relative too, like height, our frame, body composition. And for me, this goes back to my word for this year is integrity. And I don't want to interrupt you, Chris. So we're going to go back to the cleanse, but like this is a little tangent we'll run on. Is going back to integrity, right? Like for me as a health coach, listen, I'm healthy. All my blood work's good. My resting heart rate's like 45. So I'm a well-conditioned machine in that sense. But like I have extra body fat that like if you look at an elite coach, you wouldn't expect them to look like me. If we're being honest, right? Like I look okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I'm horrible or anything, but like to be an elite coach and to charge what I charge and we deliver that value. But
the walk kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I get to step my game up. And that's where I feel better. Even doing jiu-jitsu, like seeing the promotions this weekend really inspired me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because, right? Like, because I got away from, for a while, I didn't do jiu-jitsu. And then I avoided it because I got, like, I feel like
it's hard.
The game evolved. Well, the bigger thing for me was like when I stopped, I was like about to get my purple belt before I even came to the road. Like, I was about to get my purple belt in New York. And then I left and I started getting into fighting. And then I'm rolling up breakfast right now. Ooh, what's for breakfast? Or if you're rolling up, then that
burrito.
Yeah.
Burrito or something.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Hog? Where's that? Hog GG. I want to say Hog, right? But what's up? What's up? So yeah, and again, if you guys got questions, this is like while this is a sponsored stream by Everybot and Lifestyle of Fitness, we're going into all these things. We're also going to kind of hang out here, talk about like our weekly picks. We got like 5 different promo codes. I'm going to highlight the bands. Anyways, so going back to the unexpected value, you said the cleanse week 1. I wanted to clarify when I say cleanse, like that sometimes can be a gimmicky word, but we truly, to me, and I'm curious your experience with it, it's removing things that are taxing our organs.
Yeah.
That's ultimately the goal.
Yeah, it was just removing, a lot of processed sugar, a lot of just nasty food, and then only drinking water.
Yeah.
And it just, at the end of the week, it really opened my mind to how my body wasn't processing a lot of things I was eating. And it kind of made me think that, wow, I'm eating a lot of things that aren't meant for me.
Ooh.
And that was kind of eye-opening to me, and how the difference I felt just mentally and physically just from a week of, following the directions. It was like the best I felt. I've been hitting the gym for like 3 years, but that was like the best I felt was at the end of that week. I just felt so good with some fasting too.
That's it, dude.
I don't know. It was kind of eye-opening to me. It kind of blew my mind, really.
And that's, to me, that's the biggest. I'm so excited to hear you say that. I appreciate what you're saying, because what I'm hearing you say is the awareness into your choices and how it impacts your body. Is a fancy way of like maybe saying it. And what I take away from that, and that's the whole point of this, and everything I try and create, and what to me separates a lot of times the coaching strategy I try and implement, where I see health coaching and being a board certified health coach and the credentialing aspect of it. I don't like to necessarily say you need a certain certification or credentials, because like, listen, you could pay, even with some of the better organizations, you could pay for a test, or you could pay for a program and pass the exam and not necessarily have like real world experience and not be able to actually impact people. You could like buy the book, write up a program, but you don't know how to like apply it in real life. Or when it comes down to it, like, why am I eating this at night? Like, why am I doing these things? Like having the awareness, even how it makes us feel. And that's the value, in my opinion, of the coaching and the way we approach things. So that's something that I think is really, really valuable. I'm just sending myself, because again, we're going to be jumping off at noon today, like pretty sharp and on time, because I have a like marketing course I signed up for to help with some of the coaching stuff that I do. Because here's the thing, Christian, like, and I know I've talked to you about this. Like, I truly believe that what I do and what our team does here at LF, we're like the best in the world at what we do. We're some of the best out there, and our high ticket coaching like kind of reflects that. But I think our messaging and sometimes the social media content I put out there, it's good, but it's like it doesn't match the value. Meaning like, it's, if you did what we said to do, it's great. But if you look at like the pictures we use, they're not like super high end. Okay. So like we could, and that goes to me back to my word integrity for this year is, does it feel integrious, or do I have integrity with the shit I'm putting out there, the stuff I'm putting out there? Like here on live stream, stepped up my camera. We use better software. We have better concepts, and we film at a better rate. So now being able to match everything we're doing to reflect that. So anyways, one of the other things I wanted to highlight. So we were talking about, this fun stuff we're bouncing around, but with it being like, football playoffs and the Super Bowl coming up, I wanted to highlight some of the other products I have. Like right now, I'm actually using it to charge a couple of my devices, my tablet, one of my smartphones, and one of my headphones. And this is a super cool charging device that I like. If you guys have kids, if you have a family, you can have everybody's device charging at the same time. Or if you're hosting, like if you're going to have a Super Bowl party, I would say have one of these so people can charge their phones and stuff. Like I just like, when I'm a host,
My mom has one. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Already knows what's up.
Yeah. Helps, you got a lot of people in the house. You
Yeah.
plug it all up at night.
Yeah, just let everybody get charged. And then I'm wondering your experience, Christian, because you've been over my house a couple times now. At least a couple times now.
Yeah.
Like I like feeding people, and I like this. And this is gonna sound weird. Like if you, yeah, like even if you like partaking in certain things, and I don't partake in those things, I want to have them available to you to be a good host. Like I want to say, Christian Maniscalco, who's a comedian, he's like an Italian comedian. He talked about this, I think, on a show with like Joe Rogan. He's like, dude, I don't even consume certain things. Like when I quit. I was talking about my email, Blake. Like,
Sebastian. You mean Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about. But but he'll have it when guest comes over.
Yeah.
I see.
He's like, I don't even do this stuff, but like I like to have it in case you do.
Yeah.
Like just so you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what clip you're talking about. Yeah.
So that's like how I view things to an extent. Like I'm not gonna have certain paraphernalia in my house just because of my kids. Yeah. But if you're like for example, if like my in-laws, they like a certain IPA, or if they like a certain type of drink, mixed drink, I'll have it available to like whatever. Or even certain foods, like if I don't normally have certain foods and snacks in the house, but I know we're having people over and they're gonna like it, then I'll have that available.
Yeah, I mean, it's just being a good host, caring about what other people like, that's cool.
Bingo. So that to me even goes back to like, hey, having charging devices. Like I don't want people to like not have their phones charged. I want them to be comfortable. Even though like really I like people not being on their phones when we get to hang out together. But it's another part of the experience. And then I'm gonna highlight the Lean Body Protein Shake. So we're gonna also shift it with the playoffs, with these things. Look at that. Look at that. Christian's got it set. So we actually, if you guys know anything about me, if you've ever seen my stuff, I like mixing in the protein with my coffee, which is what I actually have right here.
I think this is delicious.
The strawberry, right? Does that? And so this is the strawberry flavor. I think I have peanut butter highlighted here, but you can, they have variety packs as well. Yeah, oh no, this is the cafe mocha. The one thing I will say with the cafe mocha, guys, is the cafe mocha, I learned this the hard way because I was making, it has 240 milligrams of caffeine, which is 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
So I drank this accidentally at 9 o'clock or 9:30 at night one night. I didn't sleep till 4 in the morning. So like,
let's go.
Yeah, bro, I was like, I can't sleep. And like, that's happened to me if I've stayed up partying, like, or doing other things.
For sure.
And I plan on that. Like,
I
calculate that I'm going to do that. For this, I did not plan on it. And I had to be up super early the next day.
I've done that a couple of times. Like grabbing a drink for some BCAAs and then not paying attention that it's like really highly caffeinated, drinking on the way out the gym. Then you're like just staring at the wall at 3 in the morning.
Exactly.
You're like, well, at least I know it works.
Look at that, 240 milligrams. And the taste is good. I like the taste. One thing I like about Lean Body, and here's the thing I always measure, guys. I look at the calories, the protein, and the ratio there. So for every 100 calories, I like a minimum, bare minimum, 10 grams of protein. So this would want to have at least 28 grams of protein. It's got almost double that. It's got 40 grams of protein. Again, look at the carbs. It's got 0 grams of sugar, 5 grams of fiber too. So you're getting in fiber by drinking this.
And it's gluten-free.
So it's gluten-free. And again, the fat has no trans fat. It's got unsaturated fats, not the end of the world, but it's got 8 grams of unsaturated fats, which is a great kind of blend. And unsaturated fats can be really beneficial for a variety of things. I won't get into that too much here unless you guys have questions on it. And again, they have all these different flavors too. So whether you want cafe mocha, you can go strawberry, you can go peanut butter. I've had the chocolate. I've had the, where's the peanut butter one?
That sounds good.
Strawberry, vanilla.
Is the peanut butter one good?
Dude, the peanut butter, bang. Absolutely. Like
I love peanut butter.
So here's the downside. Like my kids will drink this with me and I'll make them protein shakes. But because it tests his kidneys, she can't have too much protein. It'll like tax her organs too much. Yeah. So it's tricky because like I like making my protein shake with more protein in it. Yeah. So I have to like make the original shake without as much and I give it to them and then I add protein and I make a little more. Yeah. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. One day if she has like a little bit extra, but like if she has too much protein all the time,
So
it's not going to be good.
It's like going through the liver, going through the kidneys.
Yeah, it just taxes them and stuff. So anyways, so that was one piece. And the point of me bringing this up, guys, is not only like just a day-to-day helping with some of your nutritional habits that we talk about even in the book. And I think that's valuable, but also when you're going to people's houses, like let's say you're going to somebody's Super Bowl party and you're like, dude, I'm staying on a good nutrition routine right now. To me, it's like I talked to a client about this the other week after Christmas because they were going like, hey, I'm going to my parents' house and there's not going to really be a bunch of great food options for me.
A lot of my friends struggle with that one.
Yeah, so and it's like you can do a couple things. One, you can make your own food and bring it with you. Some people don't feel very comfortable with it. They're like, that feels weird.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah, and then especially if you don't have enough to share with people.
Yeah, because it's almost like your food's not good enough.
Yeah. So what people like, and then there's like even my friends, they'll talk about how like her in-laws will like not eat her food, and she's a really good cook. Really good cook, and it blows my mind they don't eat her food.
She probably gets offended.
And she gets super offended.
Yeah.
But if they were like, hey, listen, I love your food, but I'm also going to bring some extra like grilled chicken just to add to it. You could, like, communication is a big one, but also if you don't even want to do that, you don't know the people, getting some protein shakes, even getting like these Bootylicious muffins. Check this out. I brought these to the gym for everybody to try them. We got some really good feedback. These aren't even a sponsor of mine. I actually would love to be sponsored by them because I really like their stuff. And
I like their name.
it's and they're good, dude. So it's and they keep in line with the protein ratio of having for every 100 calories at least 10 grams of protein. They actually have a better ratio. They have where's their calorie breakdown here? And they're good, dude. Like it's like 90 seconds, and it takes a powder. You just throw water in it, fill it up to the line, mix it, throw it in the microwave, and boom, you're good to go. Unfortunately, they're sold out right now, but I highly recommend put these on your radar because look, they got 230 calories, 25 grams of protein. You're right in line. They got only 5 grams of total sugar. It does have some sugar alcohols. That's what that erythritol is. But it's got 15 grams of insoluble fiber. 15 grams of fiber, guys. That's like your goal every day for most people is like 20 to 30 grams of fiber. So you're getting 50% of your fiber just from this one muffin. So it's a great like everyday snack. You can throw this in every once in a while. If you go to a Super Bowl party and you don't want to be rude, you can have this as a spare. Or if you want to really level up your protein intake, take your protein shake, pour it in the muffin,
instead of the water.
Mix it instead of the water. You get added protein, you get added flavor. Boom.
Now we're outside the box.
Yeah, and then one of the other things I like to mix it with is my Magic Spoon cereal. This is I'll let you try it, right?
It's delicious.
So and then again,
but it was good.
yeah, it's I think it's like $8 a box or $10, so it's like a little bit pricier. Oh, what's up, Travel Diva? Hey.
What's going on?
What's up? Oh. Right now I have the peanut butter flavor highlighted, but they also have a variety pack. Peanut butter is just my favorite flavor, honestly. So that's why I highlight that. But again, it stays in line with the ratio of, look, 170 calories, 14 grams of protein. So it's like off by 30 calories. But what I like to do, and this is a great tip I actually got from one of my buddies, this guy, Will Vargas, who's a really high-end coach as well. He's another one I'd put in the same category as us. He's one of the best in the world at what we do. He made this kind of like cheat sheet for his clients that he basically shared with me that I actually repurposed and we use ourselves now. It's you take your Magic Spoon cereal, pour your protein shake over it instead of regular milk, and you get way more protein. And it's really like nice and dense and filling. It's delicious. And then the cool thing with Magic Spoon is the flavors of the cereals. Yeah. I like to take it to the leftover milk. Instead of drinking it, I pour it in my coffee and flavor my coffee with it. As I just like, you're going to notice this about me in case you guys didn't notice this. I love mixing and matching different things.
You know how some people don't let their food touch it.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
That's not you.
I'm the literal opposite. Like I'm that person's worst nightmare because what I do, my wife sometimes gets mad at me when I make dinner, is like instead of like making beans over here, rice over here, like letting everyone mix, I mix everything into one bowl. Yeah. I'm like, just take it. And like, cause I don't know, I like eating always since I was a kid. Like and this is when I was like heavy. I had a really not helpful nutrition habit. Good morning. What's up, Gizmo? So the habit I had before I started becoming conscious of nutrition was, and I think I've said this, I would take a bagel, toast a bagel, put mashed potatoes on it. So like carbs on carbs. Take chicken cutlet, mashed potato, corn, and then sandwich. And that would be like, you know how you have side bread for your meal? That would be my side bread for my plate. And then I'd have like chicken cutlets, mashed potatoes, corn, whatever. And or like my mom's whole side's German, so we'd have like schnitzel, or you'd have spätzle. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's basically like fried cutlets, but it would be like pork cutlets. You could have chicken schnitzel, you could have veal schnitzel, pork schnitzel. Like it's just like deep fried goodness.
Fried.
Yeah, it's just like so heavy and like just it's so dense, and it's like it's. But it also like nowadays it's like I would probably get sick if I ate all the way I used to.
Yeah.
And then so, anyways, my point is being able to have these kinds of options, even if you're hosting and you want to have like dips and things like that, having these different things that mix it with, or if you want to have like nacho dip, check this out. Go Quest is a former sponsor of mine. They no longer sponsor me. Quest, step your game up, bro. What happened? But I genuinely like Quest. So that's why I worked with them in the first place. Get the cheddar chips, bro. These are awesome. Not only because the cool thing about these, again, the calorie and the protein ratio is like right in line with what I like to look for, but you can make some banging different recipes. Like you can make some killer nacho chips with this, or you can even make like, so look, 18 grams of protein per bag. And I think it's like 150 calories per bag. I got to check. Let's check the nutrition facts. Where's my nutrition facts at? And it's gluten-free, bada bing, bada boom. Where's our nutrition labels? And yeah, look, like they have pizzas. Like, dude, I loved being sponsored by Quest because they would send me pizza, they would send me cookies, they would send me like chips. I remember when Rogue was at the old location before we moved and before Brian left, we did like a special like kind of member appreciation day, and they sent us like boxes of cookies and boxes of chips, and I just like gave it out to people. It was so much fun, dude. And then I do like their pre-made shakes as well. They have. I'm just looking for the calories, and then I was gonna say, is my video up here? Why is my video not up here? I'm very upset. Quest, what's going on, bro? But I can't find their like. But anyways, it falls in line with, again, 18 grams of protein per bag is like a killer amount, and you can use this for so many. Like for example, let's say you like breaded chicken cutlets. Yeah. Take your chicken, bread it with this, like crumble them up, smash them up, and then air fry instead of deep frying it. Bro, it is so good, man. I can't even tell you. And they're gluten-free. So. Good morning, Margaret. What's up, y'all?
I didn't know what gluten was until a couple of years ago.
Yeah, gluten, so that actually give me something I could break down to some extent. Gluten is basically just a protein enzyme that helps hold things together. It's kind of sticky. And that's why sometimes I think it gets a bad rap, because like if you don't have a sense, and like depending on who you talk to, people will argue everyone has a sensitivity to it. But I would invite everyone to talk to their own doctor to get your own blood work done to see how your body responds and the sensitivity you have, because everyone's going to have a different response. And then listen, if you try cutting out gluten and it's great for you, awesome, go for it. But if it's something that doesn't really impact your quality of life and you don't have like celiac disease or any kind of sensitivity issues, enjoy it, man.
I just remember when I was a kid, I never heard that word, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I never even heard of it.
Me neither. No, 100%.
Never heard my mom say gluten. Like, never heard anyone. No, and it was like the past 5 years, it was like, boom.
But not gluten. And then one of the other things I wanted to highlight was, again, my whole theme for this stream, by the way, guys, is my top picks. But the picks I'm going over are really for like Super Bowl Sunday, for like playoffs. Events. If you're hosting or if you're going somewhere, having different options so that you can have. Because here's the cool thing I would invite you guys to think about. If you're hosting, and a lot of times what I would talk to Ashley about is when we host people, they're like, oh, dude, they're not going to like what we have. But guess what? When we make like, have you ever heard of chicken divan? Do you know what chicken divan is? So chicken divan is basically like baked chicken with like cream cheese and all these heavy, fatty, dairy-based products, which makes it delicious, but it can be really, really calorie dense. So instead of having cream cheese, for example, we swap out Greek yogurt, which is super protein dense and it's not as heavy. Yeah. So little adjustments like that, and guess what? When people eat it, they don't even know the difference. Oh, what's up, Tony? Yeah, Tony.
How do you say his last name?
Sager. Or is it Sagar or Sager? I don't want to. You tell me, Tony. Are we pronouncing that right? Speaking of Tony, one of the things that I wanted to highlight. Do I not have it in this carousel? We're going to be doing a giveaway. So, Tony, I'm going to talk with Gina later today to schedule out the giveaway for the amazing leather aprons that we have. I don't have them in the carousel. I gotta update my carousel here real quick. I don't even have them in here. Hold on. Hold up. Let me Let me swap these puppies out. Boom. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put in. We gotta put in the down under aprons, just so you get some extra love, Tony. And because we're gonna be doing an announcement for our giveaway, and boom, we have like our woodworking one, but then there's also the barbecue cooking. Actually, one of them, Ron got to try because he's like a bartender. He's like a very high end.
Oh, the leather.
Yeah. Actually, can you grab? They're right over there. There's 2 boxes that say down under. Just grab one of them. I don't even want to open it because those are the ones we're going to be giving away. But let me I'm going to add them to the carousel so I can highlight it really quick, Tony. Show you some love, dude.
You want me to open it?
No, don't open it yet. I wanted to, because we're going to do those for a giveaway. So I just wanted to just like show you guys. We'll send them out. I sent you a few more. Yeah, I got 2 of these bad boys. So this is, again, how it comes packaged. Also, Tony, great job packaging this thing, man. It's very efficient. What I'll do is I'm going to play a video, just kind of like explaining it, and I'll highlight it really quick. Especially, I think about with Super Bowl Sunday coming up. You guys are hosting. You're throwing down on the grill. Kitchen. You're going to be in the kitchen. Yeah. This is a great option to have.
You keep that hot sauce on you.
That's it. And then if you need, like, I like it because of all the different pockets. So, like, again, you got your thermometer. You can have your tongs. It's just like a clutch tool to have. And let's see if my video placed here yet for you guys. Because I know I made my video. Oh, there's my man, Tony. Yeah, Tony. And look at this. Look. We got, you got $25 off Finland coupon, guys. So this is basically $105 right now.
That is it. Put that work.
To you. And again, this is quality, guys. That's like the other thing I always like to highlight is the quality you're gonna get. Let's see if look at Josh. My man Josh is up here. He knows what's up. I gotta post more videos because it doesn't look like we ranked for the product page, but this is Josh from Pretty Damn Awesome. Highly recommend go check out his stream as well. This is actually my cousin-in-law, so I can play. I feel like I have his permission to play his, and also guys, go make sure you're following him if not already.
Shout them out. You said like that.
That's it. Give them all the love, man. So they're absolutely awesome, guys. So again, tell us what's up, Josh. I'm gonna mute it. Anyways, you guys get the point. It's not going to load because I'm screen sharing. I got all the windows open, all the tabs open. But to me, again, the whole point of this, yes, Samantha. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to drop some oh, yeah in there.
Yeah. Kool-Aid, man.
That's it, bro. So I'll even pop this up. And then we'll go back to the EveryBot because they're one of the main sponsors for this stream, the EveryBot robot mop. And my whole theme, guys, this is actually good. So if you're hosting, right, and you're going to have people over, like, you can run that robot back or the robot mop and be able to help just keep the house clean before you. Because I know my wife, like, dude, if it were up to me and I was just like running the house, my house would be so messy. Like, just imagine how this garage is, this space that no one sees. That would be like my whole house. That's how I roll, bro. I'm so glad I have my wife to help balance out. And honestly, my wife, like, compared to her sister and her brother, are like, she's messy. She's like the messy one of all of them. I'm meeting Gina on Friday as she is on Lunch with Norm podcast. Oh, that's awesome. So Tony, want to hear something cool? I talked with Norm, and we're going to be sending them. I'm getting in tomorrow. Our bands are coming in, the short bands and the long bands. We have 500 bands coming in. We've been pre-selling them. So we're finally getting them in tomorrow. So I'm going to send him a set of the bands so that he can share it with his audience. We're going to get some influencers on it. We're going to make some new updated content. We're going to do a whole new photo shoot, a whole new video shoot, and drop some really cool stuff for the band, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, when I talk to Gina later, we got to figure out our giveaways because we got a couple different. We're going to do a giveaway with the EveryBot robot mopping. We're going to give away one of these bad boys. We're going to be giving away those aprons. So we're going to give away like $500 worth of stuff. So we're going to break it up, I think, either over like 2 or 3 streams. And excellent. I'm meeting Norm tomorrow. That's awesome. Yeah, I was supposed to have a call with him, but unfortunately he had like broke down and he couldn't make the call. So we've been just kind of going back and forth via email, but I'm also going to like get a time where I like video chat with him. Let me see. And yeah, I'm just excited about what's to come. Honestly, I'm doing a lot of like revamping of our even coaching programs. Like I got a crazy, Christian, did I show you like our action list, all the things we're going to be doing? So you guys, you can't even see this, but we got a very long list of different actionable items that I get to take care of. To just level up because our coaching program, honestly, I know it's awesome, but it hasn't been selling the way I planned. And I think it's part of how we're sharing the message. So we're gonna update the system. And did I tell you what we're calling it, by the way, Christian?
I think you gave me.
Yeah, I think yesterday. We're gonna call it. We landed on the Fit Fighter Physique formula. So the iterations of the F or the phrase. So the Fit Fighter Physique formula is what we're gonna relaunch it as. 12-week program. If you want to look like a fighter, you want that fighter body, that's gonna be the program for you. Getting the last 30 pounds off. Christian's you're a good example of this.
Yeah.
You already started your journey, and the people we're looking for are people that are like a year to 4 years into their health journey that want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Take it and get a little bit more serious about it, but maybe already got started, aren't complete strangers to like what they've done.
To work it out.
And exactly. And it doesn't mean you have to be, complete strangers, but that's the people we're really tailoring this to.
There's no way I could do this. I could do this with like 3 years ago, honestly.
Yeah, and I think to that point, it's like being mentally in the right place more so than it's just like having the willpower, the mindset. Mindset is so huge, man.
Some muscle stamina too.
And yeah, also just for the training too.
Yeah.
So the last thing I want to do, guys, is the last product I want to touch on, since we touched on the EveryBot robot, is our LOF resistance bands. These are coming in the mail. So we've got our long bands here, but what you guys can do, we have different options. You can get the short band. That was our first order we got in the other day for these short bands. We're going to have these available, a set of 5. So we're going to have the green, blue, yellow, red, and black. And then so you can buy just these, but what I would recommend is not only buying just the short bands, but buy the short bands and then also click extra heavy. That's going to be the entire 5-band set of the long bands. And the combo together, these are $40 and the short bands are $20. So for $60, guys, you're going to get over 340 pounds worth of resistance. You're going to get an entire workout. And now we updated it, so it's going to ship within about a week. And then the bands are coming in tomorrow. Once I dial in the systems, me and Christian are going to go through that because you're going to be helping me send these bad boys out when we get them in. And then we'll be able to basically get them to you guys even faster. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. We're going to do a photo shoot with Justin, who wrote up our workout program that you guys are going to get. And when you order these, I'm going to slip in a personal note, and I'm going to give you a code that's going to give you access to a virtual course on our website. That's just a bonus and a thanks. I'm going to do it at least for the first 50 people, the first kind of orders that we get. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see, Tony, I know you're dropping something in here too. I got to take off. I'm doing another live stream at 4 p.m. focusing on plant-based vegan, which is an underserved niche on Amazon. Take care, guys. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, and Tony, drop your link, by the way. Guys, go check them out at 4 plant-based vegan. And Tony, listen, anytime you want to collaborate on stuff, I'd be happy. I also want to talk to you about even our book and some of the other things we serve in the coaching program and all that fun stuff. Even with the collaborations, I think we can explore together. But that'll be another conversation for another day, kind of a deal. And yeah. That's really it. Again, I want to invite you guys because I was sharing very transparently. Christian, I was kind of bummed about this. I hadn't sold any orders of the bands until last week. I got the first order in, and I realized in the past I wouldn't even have said that. I'd be like too maybe shame or embarrassed to say like, "Hey, we haven't sold anything." Yeah, pride. But I realized by talking about it, someone's like, "Oh, well, I'll order it right now, just to support you," and because they could use them. So, and I'm not saying, hey, guys, go order this just to make me feel better. But the bigger thing I'm going to ask, but hey, if you want to, but more so, give me feedback. Why do you think people aren't ordering? Because I think I can update. I'm going to get better photos. I think I can make it a more streamlined experience. See how it says extra heavy? It doesn't say a set. I feel like that's a little confusing. Little things like this, guys.
I feel like people don't really know how
to
useful those are too.
Yeah, and then say even this product description, I feel like I can improve how it's laid out. I can improve the information I'm giving you guys. We're gonna we're doing a photo shoot. I just talked to Sam.
I think that will help. Photo shoot.
Yeah, adding not only pictures but updated pictures, videos, some demonstrations of it.
People that you've gotten in shape.
Exactly. Literally, that's why we're gonna use Justin, because Justin's just got back from Thailand and wrote the entire program that we're putting together and we helped kind of consult on. So you can see hey, this is going to be a staple in our fighter physique formula. When people order that, we're going to give them, access to these bands for a special discount. And then soon, I think I'm going to offer a special promotion, or we're going to do some really cool giveaways is kind of my point. But any feedback you guys have and anything like that. Oh, what's up, Cody? Hey, dude. Hi.
You just need to get it out there more,
Yeah, and that's why when we collab, we have our new referral program.
It's like a fetus right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So it's just getting its legs under it. Getting the launch program. We have an email list. We've been telling people about it. It's getting, again, going back to the better content, having it. So my goal for even 2023 is to be known as the resistance band guy on like Instagram and stuff. So like, you know how you'll see people working out with just kettlebells, working out with certain things. I'm going to have every workout video we put out is going to have resistance bands in it. And we're going to be
like
dang.
That because it's a good beginning.
And it's also like, dude, I've worked with some of the best athletes. Like I'm talking about like, or seen coaches in my network work with some of the best athletes, like CC Sabathia, that pitch for the Yankees. Like they use resistance bands in their programs, like for the best of the best. And even like day one people, everywhere in between, being able to use these bands is really a way to, again, you can have, like you saw with Woody, I didn't even put bumper plates on that bar. I just use the bands. And or you can add it to, if you have a set of dumbbells and you don't have
chest press with you with the dumbbells.
Yeah, you did it
with the resistant bands.
So that's what's cool. It's the best cost effective. So I have like probably another 1,000 pounds, if not 600 pounds of bumper plates over here, and they're costly. It's like $2 to $3 a pound. So it's like $1,000 or more worth of weights and investment. So instead of spending like $1,000 on like 500 pounds worth, I could spend $60 and get 340 plus pounds of resistance. So it's a fraction of the cost. And they're again, they got a 2-year warranty. They're super durable, all that good stuff. So anyways, that's my rant. And then Cody, how you doing, man? Were you able to check out the replay for the workout we did last week? I know you were kind of asking about that. And then we'll be back tomorrow, Christian and I, doing a workout with the resistance bands, even though they're not going to get until 7 o'clock at night. So we won't have the new ones in, but we're going to be using the prototypes and be working out with those. So you guys will be able to check that out. And all the fun, y'all. I have a marketing call. I'm going to jump in like 5 minutes. So I'm actually just going to run to the bathroom real quick. And then, Christian, you just hang out with everybody and see if anyone has questions, let them know. The chat's right there. We'll get into it. Go hang with the peeps, man.
What's going on, Cody? How's everyone doing today? What's going on, Travel Diva? How you doing? Great. Good to hear, Travel Diva.
Yeah, Travel Diva. What's going down? Oh, yeah. Tell them what's up, Christian.
Just hanging out.
You get to trade. It's fun to switch up the seats a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like sitting back there.
I like it. I like the scope at it. I get to see all the back end views.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, guys. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Do you like seeing the start of the week? Hey, like here's my picks for the week. Here's the deals that I see. We got promo codes, and then we're gonna be back tomorrow. Then Thursday, I'm gonna be out of town. So then I'll be back streaming on Friday, whether I'll be here with Christian or I might be at my buddy's house in Charlotte, or I might even be at a hotel, honestly, depending on how the traveling plans go. And then we'll be streaming on Friday, 11:15 normal time. Then Saturday, I'll be live at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And we'll be going over, again, my weekly recap at the end of the week, some of the deals either I missed or some products that I really like that were really popular so you guys can see in case you missed anything. And it's going to be a grand old time. Also, I have a question. Christian, are you hungry?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go heat up some food, and then when we come back, we're going to jump on the marketing call. They're like going live now, but usually the first 5 minutes are probably like the group running around. So I'm going to go heat some food up.
You want me to stay in here?
Yeah, just hang out right there. I'll be right back.
Hanging out with y'all. Yeah, so a little bit about me. I'm on a weight loss journey, about 100 pounds down. Mike's my coach. I really feel the advancements from Mike. It's a great experience. This book, when I did Nutrition Reset, has really helped me. I highly recommend it to anybody. I really do. I really do. What's going on, Leslie? It's not Mike right now. It's Christian. How you all doing? Oh, this barbecue sauce. That's a good one. What else we need to get here? About to sign out, guys. We'll be back live tomorrow, 11 a.m. My top pick. Let me look in here and see what my top pick is. I really like the Magic Spoon cereal. It's delicious. It's a little pricey, but if you can afford it, I think it's worth it. The Lean Body Protein Shake was really good.
It's not sometimes sustainable. Boom, here you go, Christian. So check this out, guys. So we got red lentil pasta, some marinara sauce, we got chicken sausage, and turkey meatballs.
Thank you.
Bam! And then I'm gonna get some salad.
never eaten before while people are watching me live stream. What's going on, Jennifer? How you doing? We're just wrapping things up here. I'm doing good. How's your morning going?
Yeah. Bam. So we're back, y'all. All right. So we're going to sign it off, guys. Christian, thanks for holding it down. What do you think about the food? Give the people honest insight.
It needs to be warmer.
It's a little cold still. You can go microwave it if you want.
I'm definitely going to.
Go heat that sucker up. And you should have noticed Allie's in there too. So I thought I seen that you were live, but I thought it was Gina's page because sometimes messages go out from her Discord saying you're live. Yeah, I'll post on Gina's Discord that I'm live because she's just cool, lets me do that. So bam, go microwave it. It's not gonna have the plate underneath, so just throw it in there and bada bing, bada boom. And you'll see Allie in there too. All right, guys. So I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna bounce out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat, jump on a call, and I will catch you guys later. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for hanging out with you guys. And again, know that this has been sponsored by the Everybot Robot Mop. Yeah, I didn't realize it was both of you. Yeah. And then we also have the resistance bands. They're officially going to be in tomorrow, guys. So we're going to start sending out orders. We can now start fulfilling within a week, and then it'll get even faster and even better. So, yeah, y'all, appreciate you guys. And again, we're going to be giving away one of these Everybot mopping robots. So stay tuned. Gina and I are going to be on a call later. We're going to talk about our schedule and all this fun stuff.